kind of like soup. Okay. Yeah. The Bánh Xèo, that is the mixture that we use to make the pancake.
Mom, what do you want me to do first? Rinse out the sink and make it clean? Clean out the sink, Mom? My mom wants me to clean out the sink really well because we're going to be washing the herbs, making sure that we get all the dirt and possibly insects on the herbs, and clean out the herbs really well because we do eat them raw and we cut them up and prepare them to put on top of the Bánh Xèo. And it just adds so much flavor to the Bánh Xèo, that as well as the fish sauce that we make and the cucumbers, and it's just a variety of so much flavor to the Bánh Xèo. These are some of the main ingredients that you'll need to make the Bánh Xèo. We have large shrimp, fresh shrimp, organic chicken thighs, and of course you can use chicken breast. Also we have boneless pork belly, and I love a fatty pork or fatty meat, and some more shrimp, fresh shrimp that we're going to peel and devein. Here's all the shrimp that I took the heads off and peeled and deveined. That's going to go on the Bánh Xèo tomorrow. Now it's time to wash the lettuce leaves, and you can actually wrap the Bánh Xèo inside the leaf and then dip it in your fish sauce. So we just finished peeling and deveining the shrimp and washing the lettuce leaves, and now I'm going to cut the chicken thighs into small bite-sized pieces. As I mentioned earlier, you can choose any protein you want. You can also make Bánh Xèo with chicken breasts. In this case, we decided to make it with chicken thighs because our family likes dark meat. But be sure to cut your chicken pieces into small, bite-sized pieces because you will be adding a lot of other ingredients, such as this pork belly, into the Bánh Xèo. You're going to do the same with the pork belly. You're going to cut them into small bite-sized pieces because there's a lot of different proteins and vegetables that's going to go into the batter, and you don't want to overcrowd it with large chunks of meat. Now it's time to prepare the batter. The package of Bánh Xèo mixture has everything you need in it. There's a small package of turmeric, and that's what gives it that yellow color. And there's also the actual batter itself, and all you do is add water in there. Some batters call for coconut milk, but in this instance, my mom likes to use water, and that is perfectly fine too. I think it tastes just as good with water as it does with coconut milk. It's just personal preference.
Hai chàng nữa đâu, cứ đổ vào đây rồi sáng ngày mà lỡ cãi rồi cũng chát bớt ra nhá. Không biết là có vừa hay không, cho nên con lấy bớt ra rồi con đổ từ từ, con đổ cái mà con thấy nó hơi thiết thì con đổ nước thêm vô nữa thôi. So just in case you're wondering, my mom just told me that you put in water, and if you need to add more water, then you can do so when you're ready to cook the batter, but you do want the batter to be thin and soupy. You can use the batter right away, but my mom would prefer to let it rest in the refrigerator overnight and cook the Bánh Xèo the following day. Right here, my mom is cleaning each mushroom individually so that tomorrow morning she cut them into slices and add it to the pan when she's making the Bánh Xèo. She's also chopping green onions, which she will add into the batter,
and it really adds a lot of flavor to the bánh xèo. Right here, my mom is checking the batter and she thinks it's too thick. So she wants to add some more water to thin it out. Because what happens is that it's too thick, it doesn't create these little bubbles when you're cooking it, and it doesn't make it crispy.
Okay, so we're gonna test run one bánh xèo to see if the batter is the right consistency, and also to see if we need to add more water to it and thin it out a little bit. What kind of oil are we gonna use? So this is the oil that my mom's gonna use to make the bánh xèo. This is what the batter looks like. It's not that thick. Actually, it's pretty watery, huh, Mom? But it's supposed to be like that?
No, maybe too thick.
Okay. So here are all the ingredients. We got the pork, chicken, and shrimp.
You want to make sure to cook the raw meat first, your chicken and your pork, so that it cooks all the way through before you add the shrimp and the fresh vegetables.
You put the green onions into the batter? Okay. Okay, just throw in the shrimp and the mushrooms. It's about what? 3-4 minutes since you put the batter in. So you actually cook it for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, my mom said the batter is still too thick. So she needs to add more water to thin out the batter. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty.
Both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's pretty. Do you ever flip it on the inside, like upside down, so that the batter?
No.
Never.
No.
Okay. Taste test time.
Okay.
I am. I'm gonna try this one. A little fish sauce, not too much, because this is like pure fish sauce. Let's try that. The outside is crunchy and crispy, and you have the shrimp that's really moist and soft and cooked perfectly. And the actual batter itself tastes delicious, and then you got the fish sauce, which is, I think the only concern is how thick the batter is, but overall it tastes so good. And the green onions just add a little bit more flavor, the herbs. Have another bite. You can do any combination later on. We're gonna add onions, you can add cilantro. My mom likes to put mushrooms in it. So my mom added a little bit more water into the batter mix, and then, is there oil in here or no?
No, not oil.
But I want to show you the consistency of it. It's kind of like soup. So it makes the pancake really thin and crispy. We're gonna make lunch.
Put some oil in. So that is the chicken and the pork.
Throw in some mushrooms and some shrimp. You gotta stir it before you put it into, before you cook it. Okay. And you can just pour it right on top of the meat.
Yeah.
And vegetables.
Yeah.
My mom said that you want to make sure you mix the batter, stir it before you put the batter on top of all your protein and your vegetables. So flip it. Let me see the underneath it. That's what you want it to look like? Oh, that looks good. Here is the final product, and doesn't that look delicious? My mom made some fresh nước mắm or fish sauce to put on top of it as to give it some more flavor, some saltiness. Also, I'm gonna grab some herbs like cilantro and some Vietnamese herbs and cucumbers and put it on top of the bánh xèo, and I'm so excited to eat it. It looks delicious.
I wanted to give you a small tour of my mom's herb garden. This is right in her backyard along her fence. And a lot of the herbs that we are going to eat today with the bánh xèo is coming from her herb garden in her backyard. And these herbs grow very well. This is here in Louisiana. So you have a lot of hot summers and mild winters. But the herbs It grows very well in my mom's backyard. Here's a perilla herb. It's very aromatic and has an intense flavor. And next we'll move on over to the fish mint shaped like a heart. It strangely tastes like fish and it has an odd flavor, hence the name, but very delicious on top of your bánh xèo. Some fresh mints. And they grow pretty well in our backyard, but here it is. And they're so fragrant. Where my mom got most of her herbs from that we ate today on top of the bánh xèo. What we have here is all the herbs and sauces that we will eat with the bánh xèo. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of these herbs have come from my mom's yard. Here's the perilla herb, very aromatic and very strong tasting. And then we also have fish mint, which tastes strangely like fish. Some cilantro, and then culantro, which tastes like cilantro except it is more potent, and some fresh mint, which is one of my favorites. We also have some homemade fish sauce with cucumber and carrots and some Asian lettuce to eat with the bánh xèo. Yeah. She likes a little bit of honeydew. Okay. I'm gonna get the cucumbers. Okay, cucumbers. That looks good. And then I'm gonna get some herbs. And what do I do with this lettuce leaf? So there you have it. That's how you make bánh xèo or Vietnamese pancakes. I hope you liked the video. If there's anything else that you want me to try and make, please comment below. Thank you for tuning into my channel. See you later.